Time for emptying. November 22, 2014. So many things need to be done in a single day. You might be paying bills for services you've received, go to work, clean, prepare meals, wash dishes, possibly write, find time to watch your favorite television show, read a few pages in a book, make arrangements to be with friends, and so forth. A day can be quite busy, making life at times incredibly hectic. And this hecticness will visit you regardless if you are on your own or not. With always trying to add more things to do in a single day, eventually anxiety will creep in, stress will hit as you become overwhelmed. It is important, blessed hearts, to find time in your day, week or even month to just be silent by scheduling in an appointment with solitude. Silence and solitude needs to become more disciplined and hold an important place on this road of life. It is necessary, blessed hearts, to be able to pull away from all your rushing, from all your worldly concerns, and to allow your precious whole self to just be, without a thought, and to realign yourself with the divine and love-filled energies of God and with your priorities of life. How does one become disciplined in silence? Well, blessed hearts, the answer is quite simple, but at first hard to achieve. Silence is best when you can abstain from speaking temporarily, to refrain from thinking, and to allow all to empty out in order to observe your inner person and to bring healing to your overall person. Many times, blessed hearts, silence is received when you give yourself time to read, during prayer and meditation, once you have trained your mind to cease in its wanderings. Even though you may not be speaking outwardly during moments of deep silence, understand, blessed hearts, that there will be many internal conversations going on between you and God. It is during such deep silence that God is most heard, as it's terribly difficult to hear what God is saying when your mind is busy with thoughts of this and that. When you take time out for solitude, time for just you and nothing else, comprehend, blessed hearts, that you are cultivating great spiritual discipline, regardless if it is voluntary and temporary. This private time with just you, a you that is not rushing in thought, a you that has emptied all thought and all worry for a few minutes, gives you your time alone with God, and this is such a precious and sacred time. It is one that the heart and soul feels as the body shudders in relief, as you let go of all external influences during those few precious moments. How often during the past have you given yourself silent times, where you think of nothing, not even about thinking about nothing? How many times have you caught yourself staring ahead at nothing, and someone asks, "What are you thinking about?" or, "What are you seeing?" It happens more often than you realize because you have accustomed yourself to these little bursts of silence and solitude and don't realize their significance. It is necessary, dear ones, to find a place, a quiet place where you give a prayer just for you, meditate for the ones that are closest to your heart, find time to sing, to write in a journal if you keep one, to make time to be in the presence of the deity you work closely with, or any other method you like to do and use during your quiet times. These times are helpful for your total self. They don't offer perfection, but do bring you home to completeness of mind, body, heart and soul. Your anxieties, burdens, and concerns leave your mind during these moments. In addition, when you are being completely silent during these precious moments of solitude, you are not being distracted or tempted by anything outside of yourself. You are focused on the devotion and commitment you have given to yourself during the time you have given to just be silent. Make this appointment with yourself more often. It is not a selfish time, it is a time where great inner healing takes place, and the sacred connection between you and God is re-established. If you are married, and with children, finding time for silence and solitude may be a challenge, but not impossible. Those moments of solitude may come to you fleetingly and unexpectedly, and when they do, don't waste them, use them. When you give yourself these precious moments to empty yourself of all worry and all anxiety, you refresh the spiritual centers that are within your body, so when your spouse is there or your children are busy in the home, you are able to greet them with rejuvenated energy and vitality. Making time for silence and solitude is essential for maintaining a healthy mindset that has the ability to affect all areas of your life. There are some dear souls among you that think to make time for silence and solitude, they must make travel arrangements for an expensive spa-like resort or to go miles away and camp in the wilderness with no human contact for miles. You can achieve the same results just by pulling your car over and allow yourself to close your eyes and to breathe, without any radio or music playing, turning your phone or other technical device off and just be quiet without a thought of any kind. This can also be done during any long line or while waiting for the bus. To seek the company of God, it does not take much as God is always where you are. You simply need to quiet the busy mind of yours and allow your whole self to relax, to be without tension. You see, blessed hearts, time spent with silence and solitude can be quite simple. It is only you that makes it complex by adding more things to the equation that can make stress appear, when part of the purpose to give yourself moments of silence found in solitude is to release yourself from stress. The simpler you make your life, the less hectic it becomes, and the more time you will give yourself to be in the company of God. There is no planning ahead on when to begin working on disciplining the silent moments you give yourself. The best time is now, not yesterday and not tomorrow, but now. Don't wait to spend time with yourself or put off time spent with God undistracted. Still your heart and empty your thoughts as often as possible, so you may feel the gentleness, the love, and know God is there with you. These times spent in silence, giving you moments with God, are precious, and the more you make time for these instances, the livelier your soul will be, and your perception to all life, including your own, will change. The only regret you may find once you begin making time for silence and solitude a regular thing is that you may wish you begun this practice sooner. Blessed hearts, remember every time you pray, meditate, or give yourself the necessary time for quietness, you are empty of all disharmonic emotion and thought. You shut the external world behind you to be in the comfortable and shared silence of God, and it is during these special and sacred times that you are most rewarded with waves of divine light and love. I am Surya, the Elohim of the first secret ray, the Elohim of Akasha, through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com